I have roughly 10 minutes to talk about this, so I'll make it relatively fast. Hi, my name is KODA. I'm going to tell you a story about a boy named Ash Daly. He was born in 2003. In 2019, he was 17 years old. And on this day, or actually around 3 years ago, on November 17th, which was yesterday, 3 years from yesterday, Ash Daly found himself in a room in the back of his school theater with a handful of people that cared about him, including his friends, his theater teacher, and his girlfriend. Everyone was crying. He felt extremely distraught, frustrated, angry, betrayed, vulnerable, and saddened. A suicide intervention was taking place. On November 17th, 2019, Ash Daly was going to leave that theater and never return. Fortunately, his plans was intervened. Two years pass. Now Ash Daly is KODA. He's no longer depressed. Oh, he just got his top surgery, actually. So that was 2021. October 27th, 2021. Ash Daly becomes KODA. KODA is actually an acronym for Ash Daly is okay. Okay. Because I'm telling you all of this because I used to be so utterly depressed and I hated the world because I felt so mistreated and so unloved, unlovable, worthless, anxious. There was no one out there for me. They didn't understand what it meant. They didn't understand me, and they didn't understand what it meant to feel the way that I do about my current circumstances, which was I was born third generation slave. So my great grandfather was a slave. Second generation immigrant. My mother is from the Philippines. She was born and raised Philippines. Moved to America. Became a citizen. I'm transgender. FTM transgender. I was born biologically female. Never once in my life identified as female. It's always male. My spirit is male. My body is female. And society could not digest that. So what did they do? They projected all of their insecurities, all of their shame, all of their guilt, all of these emotions onto me when I was just a small child. And because of that, it is built up inside of me. And because of my heart that's so pure, I absorbed it for them. I never backlashed. I never would spread hate. I never would be mean to other people because I know how it felt. I did it all to myself. I beat myself up for it. These scars are a representation of how cruel humanity can be. But that night on November 17th, I looked into the eyes of a soul and saw the goodness of humanity within her. And I've never felt so loved in my entire life. Basically, after that, life was still hard after that. I failed at my suicide attempt, right? I felt even worse because I had nothing to look forward to. And I was like, wow, I suck at killing myself even. Like, I literally have no purpose here, and now I can't even kill myself, right? what good does that do? Like, I have nothing, you know. It took me about a year of still depression and stuff, because what was happening was I needed to get this chest surgery, and my family wasn't in alignment with it, and I was also too young, right? So there's depression, just trying to make it, just struggling to survive, let alone my broken family situation. I didn't have a proper place to stay. I didn't have a good environment, and it was just bad. You know, whatever. Time happens, life happens. I get my surgery. I cried tears of joy for the first time in my life. The day after, I see my scars. I get to see my chest. And it was just such a phenomenal experience, because I was finally exposed to the positive side of life. I was finally allowed to be happy and to love the world, because I was finally able to be okay in my own body. And from there, I had a spiritual awakening. My whole perspective of the world changes. When you change how you view the world around you changes. So what can you do? You don't have to go through the depression. You don't have to go through the suicide attempts. You don't have to go through the top surgery like I did. I did it for you. For me to be a story for you to take from and apply to your life. All you have to do is be the light. Shine unapologetically to everybody. Anyone you meet. Tell strangers good morning. Hi, good morning. Smile. Tell your mom you love her. Call her up. I don't care how long it's been. Tell your dad you love him. Call him. It's not hard. This world needs more light. And I believe in us. Together we're unstoppable.